So, what are you most proud of in your 87 years?
My children, my grandchildren, my Lord.
Oh. So, what are some adventures, some of your most fun adventures you've been through?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't have to go about that.
No, come on, you know, whether it's trips you've done or, you know, you went to, well, I don't know if that'd be an exciting adventure necessarily, but nursing school.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about nursing school. What made you want to go to school to be a nurse?
I worked at Osteopathic Hospital in Michigan, in Pontiac, Michigan, and I worked in a kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
and I made up special diets, and I took the treats to the little children, to the pediatrics, the night before I went home, and oh, they were so pleased. They loved me so much because I brought them treats. I liked it. I really liked it. I'd like to went back there to work, but I didn't.
What year did you start school?
70 what? 7?
I'm not sure.
About 77 when I started college.
Oh, taking college classes through Walter State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my nursing school, I went from there then on to that. Because I wanted to get in there, but they was full of. And
yeah, and that's why you decided to take the college classes, right? Because
you
were going to work on
land, go to that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I was advised to do that, said it would be a good thing to do.
Yeah.
To get back into nursing and go back from RN later.
Yeah.
I never did get back though.
Well, but you did a lot though as an LPN.
Did. Yep.
That's something to really be proud of.
I enjoyed being an LPN.
Mm-hmm. Being a healer.
Yeah.
Tell us about the time that the creek got washed away the road.
Oh, you mean when I had to walk?
Yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah. Well, we had a foot log. We went over to the lady's house, and it was flooded. You know, the creek was way up above the foot log. So I figured, well, I've got to go over there. So she was a diabetic.
Yeah.
I had to go fill her bottles up.
Oh my gosh, so the way you accessed it before was just walking across a log?
And so what I did, I looked down, didn't see no place to get across. I didn't see no way to get across. Took my shoes off and waded the creek over there.
Wow.
To give her.
Filled her bottles up.
Yeah.
And
because she would have died, wouldn't she?
Yeah. She needed her bottles filled. Yeah, she sure did. Yeah.
Wow.
And checked her up, and she was doing good. She was so happy because I could.
No, I bet she was. Yeah. I bet she was feeling kind of scared too.
I guess so. She told one of the other nurses, said, I seen her look down the hill and uphill, down the creek and up the creek. And said, and all at once she took her shoes off and walked the creek, waded the creek. Come on over here.
It's real commitment.
It is, yeah. A lot of people would have been hesitant to do that. So good for you.
My patients were important to me.
Yeah.
They really were.
Yeah, I know. And they really liked you.
Each one was special.
Yeah. Listen, for this video, I don't want to use any names, but tell us a little bit about that fellow who was a well-known Cooper. Isn't that what you said?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alex Haley.
Yeah.
No, Alex Stewart.
Yeah.
Alex
we shouldn't
Haley
be using names on here. I can block that out. But yeah. So tell us about that guy that had the material stuff in the Smithsonian.
Oh, that was him. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. He was supposed to went to the Smithsonian in September of that next year, and he wanted me to go with him. Me and his grandson, And so he had it all ready for us to go, to plane passes and everything to go, and bed, and in the hotel and so on. And so then he died before his time come up. Yeah.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
But he did have his stuff displayed there, though.
That's awesome.
So it's in storage, I guess.
Yeah,
I
he
looked
did.
first time I went to the Smithsonian, but it would be in storage somewhere because they don't have their displays on everything.
Yeah, that would be hard.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he had a lot of stuff up there.
yeah.
He was supposed to give a speech.
Aw.
Yeah, and Mom actually was mentioned, and a picture of her in his book.
Aw.
Was it a book about his life?
Oh, it was just a book about things that he did.
Yeah.
I mean, he also believed in a lot of health medicines and stuff like that too.
Mountain stuff?
Yeah, mountain. Yeah.
That's cool.
You can find a lot of stuff in there if you want to look at
Yeah,
it.
I'm sure.
Uh,
I bet it's a good book.
I got a picture of me and his granddaughter
Oh,
in that book too with him.
Aw.
So he was a very nice person
yeah.
and very talented.
Yeah, no doubt. So, I was thinking about how that in this area, that like really close by here, we've got 3 really famous, right now, famous musicians. Morgan Wallen, Kenny Chesney, and Kelsey Ballerini, who, she's from Mascot.
Oh, yeah.
And she's on The Voice right now as one of the coaches. But tell us a little bit about the musicians that you knew back in the day, and the ones that you used to hear play locally and dance with and all that stuff.
I didn't dance with any of them.
Oh, didn't you? I thought you
No.
danced with one of the...
No, we went and played cakewalked.
Okay.
We had cakewalk.
Okay, that
Yeah.
you walked with one of them.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. And we went to see a lot of different ones. I can't
Yeah.
remember. The Osmond Brothers
Yeah.
was one.
I remember you told me about
Yeah.
cakewalking, I guess, with one of the
and,
Osbournes then.
Yeah. I can't remember right now. We've seen a lot of different
Mhm.
people. A lot of people. And so, let's see.
No, that's fine. But yeah, a lot of good music has come from this area, though.
Yeah. Enos Johnson was one. He was one of my patients. He was one of the musicians, and he played with Bill Monroe,
Oh.
and he also had his own band with Jimmy Martin.
Oh, yeah.
And Jimmy Martin was his son. He raised Jimmy Martin.
Jimmy Martin was from Hancock County, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, and so was Enos Johnson.
Okay.
A lot of people from Hancock County.
I know, yeah.
They're going to have to build a plaque as their sign.
I know. Right now it just says the home of Morgan Wallen somewhere.
Does it?
I think
thought
so.
it just said the other guy before. We should go look.
Maybe I might have it wrong. Maybe, I don't know. But, so, where were the Osbournes from?
Ohio.
Oh, okay, so they weren't from around here. We won't count them then. No, I'm just kidding.
Delete that
Yeah, and so tell us a little bit about Aunt Betty's first husband, and you said
I
that...
didn't know anything about them.
But
I met him.
but they were musicians, though, right?
No, his brother was.
Oh, okay, his brother was. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, his brother was.
And what was the brother's name?
His name was,
Oh, it doesn't matter.
it's a Perkins.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't Carl?
Carl Perkins.
Oh, Carl. Okay.
Yeah,
Carl Perkins is well known.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should I know what that is?
Well, not
Yeah.
necessarily, but he is well known.
Yeah. Blue suede shoes. He come
Yeah,
up with blue suede
Before
shoes
Elvis
first.
did.
Before Elvis Presley recorded it.
This is rockabilly.
Mm-hmm. And what was her husband's, Billy?
Billy
Mhm.
Ray.
Yeah, Billy Ray. And I know you spent a lot of time, well, you grew up in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Born and raised in Dry Valley,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
And spent a lot of time in Ohio.
Yeah. Somers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to live with Tina and Uncle Earl one time, and Uncle Earl got real sick, and
you
they
had to
brought me
come.
back home, back to Aunt Murray's,
Yeah.
you know, because he had to go into the hospital. He didn't live
Oh.
long after that. Yeah.
I know he really loved you.
Yeah, I loved him too.
Yeah.
Just broke my heart, but
Yeah.
his too, but
Mhm.
that's what it was.
Yeah, I'm sure. Was he the one that worked for the railroad?
Being old railroad, Baltimore and Ohio.
And that's one of the railroads that is featured on the Monopoly,
Oh.
I think. Maybe it is. And then whenever you were early 20s, I guess, or mid 20s maybe, that you moved to Michigan.
Yeah, we moved to Michigan. I got married, and
Before that, though.
yeah, before we moved to Michigan,
Yeah.
I got married.
And before you had children.
And my daughter was born. We got married
In a fever.
in '59, and my daughter was born in '60.
Yeah.
And so my son was born in '64.
Yep.
And in '64, we moved to Michigan.
Yep. He was a tiny baby.
Pontiac, Michigan.
Wow.
And he was born in September, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we moved in December.
That's wild. Tiny, tiny.
I
baby.
know. That would.
What made y'all move? Why'd you guys move?
To up there when we
Mhm.
moved from down here
Mhm.
in 70.
No,
And why?
Six-
why did we move to Michigan? That's what she's
why
asking.
did we move?
Mhm.
Oh, we just he didn't have a job here, and
Everybody was making their fortune up north, right?
yeah, he wanted to move
That was
up
the
there.
tail end of that
Uh,
era, though, I guess, or pretty close
Hold
to
your
it.
hand over, and I'll tell you the reason. Hold your hand over. I don't want this recorded.
Okay.
Also, this is
Okay, I'm
hopefully
back on.
okay. I was
There's
like,
a lot of dirt in my history, wasn't there?
Yeah, you could tell that.
No.
If you ever have any great grandchildren, I don't know if that's going to happen, but they can hear from your
we might find a child
from your
like
lips to.
Mowgli or whatever from Jungle Book.
Yes, right. We
That's
might.
the ideal situation for me. Is a child just shows up at our house, and I'm
Yeah.
like, we have to keep this child.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just forced on us.
Like Anne of Green Gables.
I don't want to have to decide for myself. I need someone to force me to have a child.
Me, kitty, kitty, kitty.
She was meowing like through half of your.
Yeah.
Dana,
I just
come
thought we'd
on,
give her a
baby,
little
Mama's
film
in
time here.
Mama's here, baby. Come here, my baby. Mama's here, baby. Beautiful, but loves her doodle. Loves my pretty doodle.
Look at that pretty girl.
Down on the world. Love my baby Dana, my little baby girl. I love the way you sung Happy Birthday to me. That was nice.
Yeah,
I
she was
loved
good at that, wasn't she?
Very good. That looked just like her face.
Yeah, it
Same
did.
spot.
And
Perfect.
her little crown,
that.
tiara, whatever.
What are you doing?
Mama baby
Aw.
too.
Kitty? Kitty cat? No, she's gone.
She's still fidgety.
You got anything else you want to tell us?
Well, I can't think of anything.
Today, on
The
this
only thing I
day
can think of,
of my
grew up
mother's
two
birth,
wonderful,
anniversary of my
two,
mother's birth.
two wonderful children that I'm very proud of, and have two great grandchildren I'm very proud of, and so that's my life. I think I've had a good life.
Yeah, that's a life well lived.
Yep. Yep. The end.
Not the end yet.
No, the end of the videos,
I
I
know
think
what
is
I'm
what
saying.
she's
Not
saying.
the end yet.
Not
You
the
still
end,
gotta
though. We
have more
got-
stories.
Yeah, we'll add on to this video next year. How about that?
Okay.
And we'll keep this up until she's about 115 or 20.
You have to live at least till your 90s, Nana.
Yeah. If
I
she,
probably will.
you know,
Knowing me, I'll probably be here till I'm 100.
Well, if you need to hang around and be the oldest woman who ever lived. Because
Who knows, Nana? I might have kids. when
Yeah,
I'm
that's right,
40. You gotta
eventually.
wait 6 more years. I might have kids. You never know. I still have 6 years
Okay,
yet.
maybe I can hang around till you have one.
There you go.
all right, signing off
I
here.
can give birth to a cat, maybe.
Then we'll have some of the dogs and cats, won't we?
Hey, there's
All
nothing
right.
wrong with cats.
Wave bye to us. All right, we love you.